Hello, babies. It's me and Snake. It's time for math. Math this week, we're learning something new. And you've already been working on it with Miss Rozeski a little bit about comparing numbers. And so the first thing I want to do is talk about your assignment that you did with Miss Rozeski yesterday. So let's go over the answers from your assignment yesterday. If you want to pause the video real quick and go grab your paper from yesterday so you can check the answers right now, you can. And listen, if you want to pause it and erase and fix it if you have some mistakes, that's totally fine. It's not cheating. That's not a thing now, okay? So if you want to fix it, you can fix it. It'll be fine, okay? All right, let's see. Let's see if I can figure this out. Y'all know I've been having issues with the camera here, so let's go over here. So here it is. Yay, I did it. Okay, here's the answers from yesterday. Okay, this is what you guys did with Miss Rozeski. You had to move these numbers into the right spots. So less than 22, that means smaller than 22, were the numbers 20 and 18. This one says greater than 38. That means the numbers have to be more than 38. That is 40 and 39. And then down here, this is kind of the tricky part. You had to place these numbers where they go on the number line. So this number line, the number lines we usually use start with 0 or 1. This number line starts at number 22. And then the next number would be 23. Well, we didn't have a 23. And then this is where you put 24. This would be 25, 26. Here's 27, 28, 29. Pop your 30 there. 31, 32, 33, 34. And then there's your 35. Okay, so then today, so there's your answer. So if you want to pause it and, check to see that you got it right or whatever, or talk about it with an adult if you don't understand it, something like that. Okay. So you can pause it and do that. And if not, let's just move on. The next thing we're going to do today is we're going to look at these numbers. We're going to compare these numbers. So we've got 45 and 45. That's the same, right? And the other thing that's the same is, let's see if it'll equal to. Equal means the same. Okay, so 45 is equal to 45. That means it's the same number. They're equal. So over here, we've got 45 and 35. Look at these numbers and see what you notice. See what you notice. We've got 45 and 35. You know what this reminds me of when I was looking at it before I started teaching it to you? It reminds me of our TEMI test. On our TEMI test, where the first part you have to always circle the smaller numbers, you have to compare the numbers. This is very similar, except we're just not going to circle the smaller number. So 45, see, look what it's going to say here. 45, oh, well, there's your equal sign. Okay, sorry. 45 is greater than 35. 45 is greater than 35. That means 45 is more than 35. But is greater than, that's the way you say it, like math talk. That's the way the math people say it. So 45, and here's the symbol. Oh, it's not going to show the symbol. Okay. And then we've got 35 is less than 45. 35, another way to say that is 35 is smaller than 45. Okay. And I bet you guys already knew that. Okay, so here's a little video we're going to watch. Let me turn on the microphone so you guys can hear the video. I don't know if there's sound to it, but I'm still going to turn it on, okay? Here I go with the, here I go not being able to pause. Okay, I don't think this video has sound, but I do want you to watch it, okay? So we're going to talk about symbols for comparing. So over here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blue dots. Everybody, that's easy. We can agree on that. And over here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 blue dots. So watch what happens. Ready? Here we go. 6 and 6 equal. 5 and 8. 5 is less than 8. What do you notice? What do you wonder? What do you notice? What do you wonder? Think about that for a minute. What do you notice and what do you wonder? Okay, so let's go back over here. So what we have here is we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blue dots, and we had the 4 yellow dots. 7 is greater than 4. This symbol, like this triangle kind of thing, is the greater than symbol. That's how you write it in math. You write it like this, and see this, the 7 is greater than, so that's why he's over here where the he needs the bigger space, because there's more of him. That's why it's facing that way. See, 7, so the way you read this like a math sentence, you would say 7 is greater than 4. And again, if you're confused about greater than, it means the exact same thing as 7 is more than 4. Just means 7 is a bigger number than 4. 7 is greater than 4. And we can all agree on that, right? So what's this one? So here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 5 blue dots. And how many yellow dots? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 yellow dots and 5 blue dots. So let's see what they say on this one. I knew it. 5 is less than 8. Another way to say that is 5 is smaller than 8. 5 is a smaller number than 8. And here we've got this again. It's going to show us the symbols this time. So we've got 45 is equal to 45. 45 is greater than 35. And 35 is less than 45. So the easiest way, the trick that I use to remember which one to write, greater than or less than, is the bigger part, the big space here, always needs to be facing the bigger number, because that bigger number needs more space because it's bigger. The littler number needs the least amount of space. So that's why the little part is facing the little number. So like these two are the same, so you put an equal sign. If, see, like 45 is a bigger number than 35. So that's why this part here, you see it that I'm pointing to? That big part is facing the bigger number, okay? Same thing down here, 35 and 45. Which one's bigger? 45 is bigger. So this bigger opening needs to be facing the bigger number. That's the trick, okay? The bigger opening always faces the bigger number. So on the next page here, here's what I'm going to show you what you can do. Now, you're gonna write the symbols here. So you're gonna write either this equal symbol, the greater than symbol, or the less than symbol. You're gonna look at the two numbers. I'll do the first one with you. And you're gonna look at the two numbers and you're going to decide which symbol to write. So let me show you. Now you can either print that page out, or my printer's not working really good. I'm going to just write it out like this. So the first one said 27 and here was the circle, and then 42. So what I need to decide is which number here is bigger. Which is a bigger number? Is 27 bigger or is 42 bigger? I'm going to let you think about that for a minute. Do, 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 do. Have you decided which number is bigger? I hope you said 42. 42 is the bigger number. So here's the trick. Remember what the trick I said. The bigger opening needs to be facing the bigger number. So what you're going to do is you're going to draw in the circle. It's not hard. It's easy. You're going to draw the bigger opening facing the bigger number. You see that? That's it. You're done with that one now. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I'm missing into y'all. So the way we read this math sentence, though, this is important too. You really need to know this before you go to second grade. So this is now a math sentence. We have written a math sentence. The way we read it is it says 27 is less than 42. That just means 27 is a smaller number than 42. You can't read it backwards because that's not the way we read, right? We always start here and we go this way. So we're going to say 27 is less than 42. Okay? So what I want you to do now is I want you to do this one, this one, this one, this one, this one by yourself. And like I said, you can do it on this paper like I did, or if you really, really want to, you can print this paper here. But you don't have to. I would just write it on a regular paper, one that your mommy and daddy say you can use. Don't go get like an important paper that you can't use. So do that one, practice those, and then tomorrow we're going to do a game, but it's a game you play by yourself, and you're going to need a dice. So get yourself a dice for tomorrow. We're going to play a game. Good luck with your greater than, less than, or equal. Remember, equals when they're the same. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, babies.